For us, rowing is more than just a sport.
It's a classroom, it's a mirror, and sometimes it's a test.
We've been rowing since the 5th grade. That means thousands of practices, blisters on our hands, and chasing rhythm most people never see. But what we've learned isn't just about rowing. It's about how to show up. For a team, for a goal, and for each other. In rowing, it doesn't matter how strong you are if you can't move together. That's life too. The best leaders aren't the loudest.
They're the ones who listen.
And help make space for others. Let me tell you what that really looks like. My first race, 6 years ago, I was in an 8. 8 people in one boat. And I caught a crab. Now, if you don't row, a crab's when your oar locks in at the wrong angle, the boat jerks, and everything stops.
And when one person catches a crab,
the whole boat pays for it. I told myself, please don't do that again. And then I did it again.
And again.
And again. 4 times. I was the only one who caused it. I wanted to disappear. I didn't want to finish the race. I didn't even want to look at my teammates. But something happened. Nobody yelled. Nobody quit. So what did we do? We reset.
Together.
And that's when I learned something no trophy has ever taught me. When you mess up in a boat, everyone feels it. But when you recover together, everyone grows.
When you put the team before yourself, you move farther, faster, whether it's at school,
at work,
in a family,
or on the water.
The boat teaches you one simple truth. It's not about me.
It's about us. Rowing is relentless. Back to back to back practices. Showing up when you're tired.
Showing up when you're busy.
Showing up when you'd rather be anywhere else. But the boat doesn't wait. Life doesn't either. Success isn't about avoiding discomfort. It's about finding rhythm through it.
And resilience doesn't come from never failing. It comes from the moment you mess up.
That moment when quitting feels easier.
But instead, you reset, you regrip, and you keep pulling. Catching a crab doesn't end the race. Panicking does.
Rowing didn't just train our bodies. It trained our minds. Before a race, everything gets quiet. You feel clear, focused, ready. That's a feeling we carry into everything else we do. Rowing also teaches you to lead from any seat. Sometimes it's stroke, setting the pace.
Sometimes you're bow, guiding quietly.
Leadership isn't just a title, it's responsibility.
I learned that at the head of the Charles, one of the most competitive rowing races in the world. There were over 150 boats, former Olympians, athletes who trained their whole lives for that moment. And we were younger than our category. On paper, we didn't belong, but we raced anyways. And out of 50 boats, we ended up placing 3rd in our under-17 division. Standing there, surrounded by the best rowers in the world, I realized this. Leadership is showing up when the competition is bigger than you, and rowing anyway. And leadership is also what you do when nobody's watching. We're working to leave our program stronger for the next generation.
Because role models don't just win races.
They leave the program stronger than they found it.
Rowing helped shape who we are today.
But this is bigger than rowing.
Bigger than medals.
Bigger than races.
It's about who you become when things don't go perfectly.
Because this just isn't about rowing. One choice, one stroke, one active teamwork at a time. You don't have to be a rower to live like this. Every one of us is in a boat, whether it's at school,
in a family,
in a team, or in a friendship. And the question isn't whether or not you'll fall out of sync, because you will.
The question is whether you've learned how to reset. Before blame, before panic, before you quit.
When life throws you off course,
will you panic?
Or will you reset?
Together.